How's it going, everyone? So we're going to be replacing the crankshaft position sensor on the Speed today. It started going out about a month ago. I have codes for it. So I'm going to show you guys what all you need to do it, how to do it. We're also going to go into very slight itty-bitty detail as to what the crankshaft position sensor does. And this should cover all Speed 3s and Speed 6s, but without further ado, let's take a swig and get into it. So here we have our new crankshaft position sensor. Here it is. So essentially, in the function that this vehicle uses, on the crankshaft pulley, which I'll also show you guys when we get down there, this is bolted right by it, and there's a reluctor wheel, which it's basically a wheel with a bunch of little teeth on it that are on that crankshaft. And as they go by, this picks up a pulsation from the raised spot in the reluctor wheel. I think it works magnetically, if I'm not mistaken, and it uses those signals to send back to the ECU in conjunction with camshaft position sensors and everything to basically calculate timing and what needs to be done. So that is our guy that we're working with. We're going to get our tools together and get into replacing it. So kids, for today's task, you are going to need an impact with a 21mm socket, a Phillips head screwdriver. You're going to need a 3/8 ratchet. Extension is pretty much just a preference. And you're going to need a 10mm socket and an 8mm socket. You'll also be needing a jack and a jack stand. And we're going to locate our pin trail, which is right here. We're going to set the jack. Set the jack right there on the pin trail. And now we're going to jack this wheel up. Oh yeah, you know, for the idiot who doesn't have it on already, make sure your fucking e-brake's on, man. Alright. Always put a jack stand up under this thing, just in case. You never know what can happen. And don't leave your handle in, because you don't want to be a retard and trip over the handle. Anyway, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be taking this wheel off and there's an access cover for the crankshaft pulley. We're going to take that out. We might have to take out the fender liner too, but I'm going to grab my impact and we'll get this off. And what you never want to do is be like me and use a chrome socket, but I really don't care. We're going to zip this wheel off. There we are. You can see now we have a few bits of hardware we need to take out. This is the plate that we need to take off. So we're going to take this hardware off now, and we should be able to see the crankshaft pulley behind that. There we go. Alright, now these both being of the 10mm variety. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to pull the splash shield off. I think after pulling this little access panel off, we'll be set. Oh, look at that, it actually just slides. Beautiful. Leave that bolt in. It looks like down there, well, I'm not sure what it attaches with the bottom. I have mine attached with a zip tie because of driving experiences. We'll go with that. And now, we have revealed the one, the only, the crankshaft position sensor. See, there's that reluctor wheel I was talking about with the little teeth on it there. That's what it reads. We have our two 8mm bolts here. We're gonna go ahead and break those loose. Don't judge me in my love for extensions. There we are. There's the old one. Nice and greasy. All right. Get our bolts started here. See, the thing that sketches me out a little bit is like there's slides here. Like, I don't get it. I don't feel like you should be able to adjust your crankshaft position sensor. It just doesn't sound right. But I guess we'll roll with it. Get them torqued right to spec there. Plug her in. All right, we'll put our little shield here back on. Which actually, let's change camera angles for that. All right. Torque those right to spec. That guy back in. Now we just got to put our wheel back on and we will be done. And there you have it. We have replaced our crankshaft position sensor on the Speed 3. I'm going to now go clear my codes. I have a Cobb access port, so I can clear the codes on that. If you don't have access to anything that can clear your codes, just disconnect the negative terminal on the battery for about half an hour and it should reset everything. But that was start to finish, how you do it. Now you know. If you're getting the code, that's how you replace it on Mazda Speed 3 / Mazda Speed 6. And if you guys don't already subscribe to me, please subscribe. I try to do new videos every single week. I do a bunch of random different things. So mainly it's oriented about cars here, but I do a lot of things that are different. But make sure you guys, you know, share my page too and everything. Hit the little bell there. And I'll be doing a giveaway at 3,000 subs, which we're about to hit. So anyway, you guys have a good rest of your week. And I'll be hitting you guys up next weekend with putting a new vacuum advance in my Chevy truck here, which is an 82 Chevrolet C20 with a 350 small block. And we're going to be replacing the vacuum advance in the distributor on that because it has stopped working and it is making life a mess. So, without further ado, guys, I'm going to grab my beer right here and toast y'all off. Have a good week.